Well, I have a sore eye. I was not supposed to come on, guys. The internet was off too, so that didn't help too much. Really bad eye. Guys, I'm so sorry. Come on in, people. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, Miss Heard. You got enough? Mr. Sublime, hello from Michigan. Thanks a lot for being here, man. Been having problems with my internet and my eye. So I'm not putting on any more lights than that. I won't be able to see you. Hi, Quinley. How's it going, man? Yogesh Godzi. Hello from India. Hello, India. Wow. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I get some people from India here. Thank you, Yogesh. Deep. How's it going, everyone? A bit of an eye problem this morning. I wasn't going to come on right away. Then I started later, but then all of a sudden the internet was down. We got a lot of winds around here. So it could cut off. If it does, it's because of the storm, you guys. Hey, bro, from Bay Area, California. John Doe, thanks for being here, man. Hey, Patty. Michigan, too. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I got some people from Michigan. Welcome, Michigan people. Messed up here in Michigan. Yeah, well, here too. Here too is messed up. But you guys, listen, I'm saying wins. I haven't even been watching Bebop. The message was retracted. It wasn't me. Rewrite exactly the same thing you wrote. It's common with YouTube now to do this, I guess. I don't know if others are having that problem. Hey, Bug Boy, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Hey, lovelies, Simply Samantha, Simply. How's it going, guys and gals? Censorship, that's exactly it, John. Exactly. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, guys. Can't open the door too much because we have a lot of wind coming in here by the side window. When Florida gets winds, I know for a fact, when Florida gets winds, we get winds here too. Yeah, Darla, I had a bit of an eye infection this morning. Well, my regular problem that I always have, I was trying to get ice on it, and then the internet went off when I tried to get on I'd say about 20 minutes ago. So I wasn't that late, but now I am. Hello, family. Ian, thanks for being here, man. The radio voice. I should have done radio. Hey, Bruce, it's good to be back. Got my internet fixed today. Aldora Dorota, you missed a whole lot of trolls on the channel. That's all you missed. Allume ton air climatisé. J'aimerais ça en avoir un. J'ai pas d'argent pour avoir l'air climatisé. L'année prochaine, Ralph, je vais en avoir de l'argent pour avoir un air climatisé parce que je m'en achetais un. Les fans, ils vont. The fans are going. Sometimes people remove them because they misspell, so it's not always censorship. No, absolutely. Absolutely. No, exactly. And I would hope so, too, that it's not just censorship. Well, the traffic's being censored here, that's for sure. You guys got to check out my poetry in the community section. Oh, that Miss Heard. Such a very evil, vindictive person. She talks to herself, guys, on her own channel and stuff. But you guys do have to go. I noticed none of you have gone to see Miss Heard, probably because nobody cares. And that's all right. But she's pretty bad. She's a bad number. But all her information is online, and they have businesses and stuff too. So it's really stupid that someone that would or could have a business would be actually acting like a potato head child online trying to thrash someone. But when they get caught and they get exposed a little bit, they usually shut up. And I mark my words, you guys, Miss Heard will be shutting up. I'm pretty sure. Martin is sending you email. Important. Check it out. I don't see Martin here, Darla. I will check it out. Haven't been in emails for a week. Yep. Oh, thank you, Smogless. You're the first person I hear saying the proper term. Not many people know about the Ankh. And it's even in all the Egyptian names of most of the kings, like Tutankhamun. Common. Lots of people don't know that it's Ankh in his name. Shenpen Senge. Hi, sending love from Austria, Europe. Hello, Austria. Thanks a lot. Welcome, you guys. You guys rock. Yeah, if you talk to them again, Darla, I will see it right after this. I will go. Yes, Darla. Yes, she is. She's all over Google, and she recently went to court. She got a bunch of court cases, and there's unpaid taxes, and now we're seeing she has records and stuff. But you see, this is why people attack. The trolls attack, obviously, is because they went through hard times in their life, and they want others to be in pain. Ralph, the Patreon, thanks, man. I opened up a Patreon many years ago and got it closed down. I don't know if it's because I'm Canadian, but there's definitely an issue with Canadian channels as to the American channels, that the Canadian channel, my channel, is not in the system like the American YouTube channels. And this is what I'm coming to understand, that it's something wrong with YouTube. And YouTube, by the way, is going to be exposed. I'm going to have to send them a lawyer's letter. I have so much to show you guys. Do you know that YouTube doesn't take down defaming videos against you or cyberbullying videos or anything? YouTube doesn't go to bat to help you for that. It really upsets me that they don't take down those videos, because I tried to flag all of Miss Heard's videos. Even though it's a small channel and she's not going to get any views, it doesn't matter. She has no reason to defame me. But YouTube's not helping me take it down, and at all. So they told me they'd reply to me in 24 hours. I had to send in my license to get Miss Heard's channel taken down, and they have not replied to me. So whatever she's doing on the other end, she's good. She's good at see, these snot-nosed trolls are good at cutting through the system and seeing the loopholes and how to get through to attack people and stuff like that. But what I'm doing now is I'm learning how. So I'll be able to do it to them. Learn how hackers get in. Learn how hackers get in your computer, what trolls can do to your channels. And I'm getting very, very a lot of information on how I can protect myself against those shite stains. Morning, everyone. Jersey Dolphins. Thanks for being here. Far Visions. Good job, Bruce. Thanks a lot. Salutations à tous, officiel bricolateur. Merci d'être ici, mon frère. Sorry, Bruce, but I give zero damns about that woman. Yeah, same here. Buddha says addressing a fool only proves there are two fools. Pay that woman no mind. Oh, I'm doing something else to her. I'm not paying attention to her. That's for sure. The Ankh is a key to open stargates. See, simply, yes, it is. Absolutely is. Andromeda Native, thanks for being here. Another one of my moderators. Absolutely. And no, simply, it's beyond ignoring. You see, my computer is crashing because those assholes are triangulating on my home. I know exactly what's going on. I burnt a $20,000 computer out a couple of months ago, but I had an insurance, and it's a good freaking thing I did, because if not, it would have cost me my iMac Pro, which is all zooped up right now. That doesn't work. You know, basically that's what's going on. You guys got to understand. I do what I do because I have to do it. And when things are posted online, so be it. And they're posted and will be posted because I'm doing a good thing. I'm protecting myself. I guarantee you the snot-nosed Heard is going to wake up and stop scamming people. That's exactly what she's going to be doing. Hey, Bruce, that cauldron behind you with two skeletons. You need to put a picture of Miss Heard and Potato Head in there together so they can see it. Yes. Or you can get me a snippet of her hair and some clothes, and I can do an incantation. Depends on how you want to go. Depends on how much you like that a-hole. I ain't ashamed to say it. She's going to hide behind other channels to say it. She is one huge a-hole. That's exactly what she is. For all you know, she could be strategically placed to disinfo the peeps. Mr. Sublime, No danger whatsoever. These are people that are jumping into to harm me with the other trolls, but they're part of hack rings. Miss Here gets paid by people, and that's definitely. Why would she be contributing to me? Why would that asshole contribute money to me and not like me and thrash me? It doesn't make any sense that Miss Here would do that at all. So, and I'm not shy to say it. You guys know who I am. I come on here, and I ain't going to be shy to call her an a-hole with what she's doing. It's so damn childish. Alain Laflamme, merci beaucoup, mon frère. C'est très bien apprécié. Dennis, thank you so much, bro. Have a good weekend. I can't stay long, but your last few videos footage was amazing. Dennis, thanks so much, man. Greatly appreciated. And you guys are so helpful to the channel. Each and every one of you that come here. Yeah, Darla, she is. She's always been following MAAB. Yeah, we'll use that term. Absolutely. Thank you, Darla. But why don't people see it, Darla? How could people not see that he's doing that? Chris said he was going to continue until my channel stopped. So you guys be the judge. So you guys got to stop supporting assholes that try to thrash other channels. We got to move in together, guys, as one family. Keep the channels that want to help and get one group, a real astronomy group online, because the astronomy group that's online right now, most of them are a bunch of frauds, and I'm sure most astronomy channels will be able to tell me that too. People are here for show, right? Not many people are here to tell the truth, but thanks, Toby. I saw our channel. It has been reported as directed target defamation. Thank you, Andromeda. I so appreciate it. The non-accidental death of scientists, ufologists like Phil and yeah. Thanks, Michael, for mentioning that. I think they were probably killed deliberately. Thanks again, Darla. I think they were killed deliberately, probably. I'm not in science, so right now it's about a guy's word, my word against the against governments. Gotta be careful what we're saying here. I'm not against anyone, but it is my word against what anyone else is going to say, and that's not going to give me credibility. But that's okay, and the government knows that. Scientists know that you need to have science. Blah blah blah. You need this. You need that. No, it's not. It's a lot of bull crap. Anybody can, change the world. You don't need a doctor's degree or a bachelor's degree or university degree to be able to reach the world. I just don't believe it. Not discrediting people that spent all their life studying. Hats off. Not all of us are that smart. Some of us can study in our own ways. Life is not, the world doesn't understand that. We label people. Oh, he's autistic. Oh, he's dumb. Oh, he's smart. Oh, he's old and he's young. And it's just terms. Nobody understands anything. We as humans, we sound smart because we've added terms to many fields of phenomenons that we do not understand. Makes us look smart. Aldora, I have no idea. Well, actually, I do now know. And if you want to go see the community, you'll know who she is. She's all over the internet, but she is crying like a baby. This woman buys Lay's chips, sits on her couch, and she goes to town on other channels. That's all they're doing. It's so childish. But she's going to bat for John Lear all the time. Now, who the hell would do that, right? Shower time, then Harley Davidson ride. Oh, man. Bikers appreciate your moon work. Thanks, Mark. Barrick, I appreciate that, man. I wish I had a Harley to go along with you, Mark. And I hope you have a nice, safe ride out there, brother. Bikers are welcome here. Be sure as hell as that. Love all your videos. I've been sharing them on Facebook and Twitter. Ruben, it means everything. It's thanks to all of you guys that the channel is getting out. Even though the channel is going slow, we got to admit I have an amazing community, and it's overwhelming reading the comments at the end of a video, like I do. And when I get hundreds of comments, I didn't expect that many people to take interest in the channel. Of course, I want to reach more people, but I'm still very grateful for the ones that stick around. And thanks a lot, guys. The information is being withheld, that's for sure. And like Ruben says, yeah, that's right, brother. They can't handle the truth. It's exactly it, man. Yes, exactly. Smoke this. Yeah, because they don't show anything, right? They do not show anything. I have kept up with astronomy stuff, been all over the earthquakes and volcanoes past couple of weeks. Yeah, I hear you, simply. It's scary, right? Italy recently. I'm watching them too, one after the other. Hurricanes. Oh my gosh. Hurricanes and earthquakes. I've been following them, me too, and it scares me, and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And we're plunging into an ecological and many crisis situations that are coming up. It is not good. They waited too long. Animals are going to die off. 3 years, wouldn't be surprised if we're just left with a bunch of cows and a few giraffes and zebras. Literally. You know how many thousands of species die off each year? Thousands. So, hi, crying. Equilibrium energy. Thanks for being here. Keep making awesome videos. I will, sir. Thanks a lot. You're showing us the truth. I'm trying, anyways. I'm showing the truth without an explanation because I don't know what it is, but we get to see so much on the surface. Thanks, Ruben. I love you too, guys. I appreciate it. Bruce, much love. Have you checked out how you sound like the YT black pigeon? Joe Green, no, I have not. I have no idea who that is. Again, and then somebody told me that a couple of times. I am going to have to look him up. You guys say I sound like him? I have no idea who he is. I'll have to check him out. Abe Kumar, hi. Thanks for being here. Mark, why do they still have those programs saying they're just maybe micro people? Yeah, out there when there is tons of government has been putting it out. I don't get it. You're absolutely right about that, Mark. Damn right about it. And I don't understand how they're hiding it. You know, hey man, I've seen the moon landing, okay, on a video online. It was taken down many months ago and never reappeared, and it stumps me. It was proof. It was done with helicopters. I saw the video, and yet the video disappeared. No one's talking about it, even after it was posted. It's odd. It's the suppression online. They can only do so much to suppress us, but they're doing really good. Keep doing your vids and revealing the truth on the moon. I will, Equilibrium Energy. Thanks so much, you guys. It's a pleasure doing it for you guys. The channel is going down, guys, though, with the traffic. Something's happening, so just give it a little heads up out there. You guys can't do more than what you're doing right now, being here. But I don't know what's going on. I just wish there was more traffic here. And hello, Christy. Thank you, Miss Lindsay, for being here. Bruce, Ancient Revelation video were awesome. Thank you, Darla. I appreciate it. Ancient Revelation YouTube channel in partnership with Gaia.com made an amazing video, a 2-part video, and he's going to be doing more videos. I hope you guys keep on watching those channels on the side of my my own channel, the featured channels. The channels I'll be featuring will be good channels. I'm not going to feature just any old channel. Bruce, when did you start your channel? Thanks so much for asking me, man. I started this in August. Is it August or November? 2016 is exactly when it all started. Very recently. Hasn't been that long. And I reached every single big channel online, and I did not get any comeback by any of them. Not a one. And I'm talking about the big channels. I even got stood up by a couple of channels online. And I'm not into this thing where humans turn around. You ever notice how the people that are being thrashed when they speak up, they're the ones that get thrashed after? Well, that doesn't work with me. And when I speak up and talk about someone that's thrashing me, it's because I'm trying to show and expose people what's going on around me, not because I'm childish or any of that. So yeah, I'm sorry. I have news for you guys. Humans are childish. That's right. That is right. There's no age to someone being childish. Wet pool noodle. Side of the head. A real one, a fake one, and the public was shown. Absolutely, Mr. Subline, I totally agree with you, and that's exactly what I believe. There's one for the public, there's one kept there, and there's another one probably even to stump the Russians. I don't know. I mean, exactly. Hello, JMAM. Thanks for being here. Don't confuse what I said. I didn't see what you said, man. I'm still looking. Oh, bro. Can't be more confused than I am right now. Citizens, lunar rocket, send Trump on the moon. Yes. No, we got to go to the moon. C'est nous autres, faut qu'il y aille. You're over the target. You are now the target. Yes, Robert. Exactly. And now I'm landing. It's gonna be like the Far West out there. If they landed in that tiny capsule on the moon, how did they get the dune buggy up there? You know what, Edna? That is very smart. And I asked it too. I know how they got it up, how they said they got it up, but I wondered that too. And not just that. You have to wonder how they say that Buzz, which was definitely buzzed out of his mind, put a felt tip pen into a breaker hole where there was a missing breaker for them to safely be able to get off the surface of the moon. Oh my goodness, what a story. Is that not incredible? Bonjour Bruce, ici à Mayotte, on vous écoute avec beaucoup de bienveillance. Merci beaucoup, Cyril. C'est bien apprécié, mon frère. Puis merci d'être ici. Merci de suivre tout le monde à Mayotte. I remember when you first came on, I was so happy to see it, brother. Keep it up. When you sense the beginning, just choose to speak up. Myself recently too. Thanks, Mr. Sublime. Yeah, man, it's hard. Like, I mean, if you're being thrashed online and you talk about it, it's going to look like people are against you. But I'm sorry, that doesn't work. If someone's being thrashed and turns around and calls someone an a-hole, he's being a little rude. But I don't think he started anything. I think it's more the other person that started something. But I'm not here to be rude or to tease other trolls. I'm going to take them down. They're going to stop, or they'll receive lawyer letters. This is enough. I'm going through the same crap right here in town with a neighbor who's now mad on the other street, who's not even allowed coming in this road anymore. All it took me was a phone call away. Dial 3 numbers, a 9, a 1, and a 1. That's all I did. It was that, or I grabbed the bat. If I grab a bat and I knock the son of a gun out, I'm the one that goes to jail too. So to be a good individual and a good human being, you have to leave people hit you and smack you and thrash you, and you have to be able to make it to the police station, but don't touch them back. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I'm a Marine, trust me, when I say I stand up for myself. Yeah, well, Mr. Sublime, I'm trying to get that into my head, that proper stance, if you want. And yeah, like sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do, right? Like I wouldn't want to be cornered in some metro somewhere and have to grab a knife and cut someone because I'm not that kind of a person. I don't want to inflict pain on people, but to protect myself, definitely would. What? Why are we talking about this, Mr. Sublime? No, I totally hear you. Totally hear you on that. Makes you wonder why Trump signs off on the Space Force yesterday. Oh, did he, Ruben? I'm going to have to look that up. But absolutely, man. It's lunchtime for me, eating but listening. Thanks a lot, Jam. I appreciate it. One hell of a week here, Jam. Very bad week here. Hello, my other love, Tina. Hello, Tina. How's it going? Who's messing with you? Beat they ass. God, I love you. Where are they at? Let me at them. Yeah, go to Miss Heard's channel. Let her have it. Miss Heard. But nobody knows her. Just a lonely person that likes thrashing people. She makes a lot of money. Tina, she's rich. Sitting on assets. She's sitting on a big asset, actually. Never back down. Just and right, my brother. If it just and right. Thanks a lot, bro. I love you for it, man. And thanks for serving, bro. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being a bro, man. And I won't back down. And you said it. If it's just, if it's right, right? You stand up for rightfulness and truth and whatnot. Hey, Bruce from the Midwest, Indoctrinated Minds. Thanks for being here. And hello to you guys and gals down there in the Midwest. Thanks for being here. Diane Moore. Hey, sweet. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for being here. Tu penses quoi des autres planètes au dehors de notre système solaire? Joe, merci. Je crois que nous ne sommes pas seuls du tout. Les autres planètes sont habitées avec autre forme de vie, autre utilité dans leur vie à eux autres, même peut-être complètement différent que la nôtre. Mais je sais par un fait, nous ne sommes pas seuls. Puis qu'est-ce qu'on voit alentour de nous autres? Je ne crois pas que c'est comme qu'ils disent. On voit l'illusion optique que tout est rond alentour de nous autres, que ça caresse la Terre. Mais je crois qu'on est caché dans quelque chose. Nous sommes, nous, peut-être un projet secret? Could we be a secret project ourselves, guys? Humans on Earth, could that be a secret project? You know? Did you hear about the recent discovery in Antarctica? There's lots, but I don't know which one. You see, how can they discover, Diane, something in Antarctica, tell us that they found mammal bones or anything, and then it not be on the news? I don't understand it. You're on the right side of history, priceless. Robert, thanks a lot, bro. I love you for it, man. Definitely appreciate it. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm missing some comments. Of course, I probably won't be able to get them all, but I'm from Detroit, Brass Knuckles, and K-Bar necessary. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, up in Detroit, eh? I followed a lot of videos in Detroit about some of the people in town, you guys there, you know, in Detroit, that are trying to help people in the houses that were, what was the name of that thing? Anyways, it was a guy from Detroit. He was going house to house, helping. I don't remember. I guess I lost it. Detroit was having a lot of problems at that time when I was watching the video. It's at the tip of my tongue. Sorry, Auntie Nagash. I don't remember anymore, man. But, hey, I know a lot of people from Detroit. But, yeah, it's badass. Play rough down there. You guys really do. Bruce, you bird, it's not here. Nobody gives a shit about her, man. Move on, bro. Did you hear about the recently discovered in Antarctica? Miss Heard, do you know? No, I haven't. And do you know, Miss Heard, everyone freaking knows that all these channels are you? No one's going to go to bat for a big idiot like you. Would you stop it? It's childish. And you're going to get more and more hurt if you continue this. You know, it doesn't change anything to me, posting what you do to me. It's like, who gives a freaking crap? And you know what, Marijan? You spelled Mary Jane wrong, idiot. So don't talk about me about spelling things wrong. Miss Here. Hide user on this channel. And we move on. In France, Macron. My friend Macron. Want to see up in space Army Force. Guess why? Pourquoi, bricolateur, que Macron va avoir la force? Pourquoi? Moi, je pense que je le sais, mais... Hey, Andromeda Native, what's up? How are you? Hey, Zombie, thanks for being here. Indoctrinated Minds. Bruce, did you receive my last files? That could be the emails. I have not checked emails in over a week and a half. I promise I will, JM. No, I have not. And thanks. You suggested that just perfectly. I will overlook the files, view the files. Bruce, are you live streaming tonight? Yes, Starla, I absolutely will be live streaming, considering that the wind's not too bad and stuff like that. Absolutely. My eye's getting there. It was really bad. I don't know if you guys can see how red it is right now. Or, no, it wasn't because I was crying because I misheard. Misheard, let's kiss and make up. Big potato lady. I love potatoes. Bruce, did you receive my last files? There we go. I'm reading again. Bruce, are you live streaming tonight? Yes, I am. I read that a second time. Anybody remember the trip Buzz Aldrin took to Antarctica and the post he made on Twitter? Weird. No, Stephen, I did not see that at all, actually. That would have been very interesting. I saw Buzz Aldrin sit down and tell a young girl that they never went to the moon, though. Did you guys see the video of Buzz Aldrin saying they never went to the moon because they couldn't? Buzz Aldrin admitted not going to the moon in a video online on live national television, but in a small town. He wasn't at the White House or anything. It was just at a school gathering. He decided to tell the school kids that they couldn't go. And that's exactly what he did in his own words. We did not go. Crazy. Looks like a lot of supporters to me. Supporters here? Channel's dead. There's no traffic here anymore. Nothing to do. It's deliberate. We get traffic here. No, it's just us, our little gang here and stuff. But the videos aren't getting viewed, which is impossible. Throat punches sometimes do solve problems. I like your thinking, but I'm not condoning violence. See, I feel the same way. Like I said, that would be an automatic. And double one, like inside from both sides, like pow, right here. But no, you can't. I would not want to instigate violence either. But that's how it is. And I like your mentality, Mr. Sublime. You have to defend yourself. You can. Anybody can be vicious. Anybody can be grueling or whatever they want. But if you use force for good, that's how I am. I'd never raise a hand to anyone. But if they raise a hand to me and miss, well, then they're screwed because I'm going to raise it back up. That's for sure. You get a punch, you punch back. Or you get a punch, you throw a punch. Bruce. Oh, you're cheering me up. I guess I have a morbid sense of humor, Mrs. Sublime. We're getting ready for stupid Dorian. Yes, the hurricane. I'm in Central Florida. Yeah, I'm going to be checking how that's going to be blowing over, Tina. And I hope you guys are going to be okay because this is a new thing now, right? Like 2 years ago or last year, like you guys are getting water now and they're getting hurricanes. I know you've always gotten them. I know that. I know that for a fact. But not that bad, right? I don't think it was that bad. No, jeez. You guys by the water. It's going to be pretty windy anyways. I haven't, usually I always follow them, and I haven't gone to see where Dorian was at this point right now, but I heard it was 2 or 3 days ago it was supposed to be reaching the Keys or Florida, somewhere like that. Tom Campbell proved that we live in a computer-simulated virtual reality. I love that theory, actually, Atomic Immortal. And, or as you say, your belief that it was proven. I think it's absolutely very interesting. I like a lot of theories, and I don't find them so impossible. I don't find them ridiculous in any way. I see it, my friend, when you go to the zoo, the animals are there. It's sort of like they're in the nature, but in reality, they're closed in this, a wide caged area. Maybe the animals aren't seeing the cages because you got some leaves brushing up the cage there to make it look natural with rocks and water and stuff. Well, you can be sure as hell that's exactly what they're doing with us. I promise you. For us to be, for them or any race to do anything with a human being, why would they? We're so emotional. Everything has to be okay with us. We were not going to go do something that we think we're going to go die at the end. Most people don't get up and do things if they think they're going to die, right? but it's creating that real physical illusion around us, the same way we see the stars, right? We can't reach them, so they're just going to sit there. What's beyond them? We don't know because we can't reach them, right? And that's how it is. And that's exactly how I believe we are. We are animals in a cage. It's just a very big cage that we're in, and that's exactly it. That's what I believe. And people can tell me anything to make me believe different, and I never will, because I know that's a fact. So I do believe we are in a physical illusion. And I like saying physical because when people think illusion, they think, oh, it's not real. It's like not there. No, there's physical objects in front of us. We're doing physical work by walking on a planet and stuff. But what we are, where we are, and what we are seeing is not the truth. We were told differently, right? That's what I believe. But Tim O'Callaghan, thank you so much. Thanks for all the entertainment. My pleasure. Absolutely. If you guys like the entertainment, I appreciate it so much because there is entertainment here. It's a bit of everything. Thanks a lot, brother, for the generous contribution. I really appreciate that. Hi from Brighton, UK. Robin Stevens, thanks so much for being here. And I'm very sorry that I missed it. Don't lose the faith in something good anyways. I won't. You guys are keeping me here afloat. You guys are amazing. The contributions coming here and talking to me. I love you all for it. Just keep sticking around, guys. Praying for the world, the weather, mods. Yeah, it's getting bad. Our corporations with big contract, and it's ramped up the last couple of years. It's getting bad. Absolutely. Thanks again, Tim. I appreciate it. There was mon frère. Sébastien Robert, je t'aime fort, man. Merci. Thanks a lot, Sébastien. Sébastien. Excuse-moi, mon chum s'appelait Sébastien. Tiens, on l'appelait Sébastien. Merci, mon frère. What's interesting is every theory thought of it's technically then created irrelevant. Absolutely. They say the universe experience through our consciousness and creates the world around us based on it. Smoke this. You definitely did not smoke one before saying that. That's deep. Or maybe you smoked the big one and that's why you're saying that. Because we can be deep. But no, I love what you said. And it's exactly true. And I believe it 100%. I wouldn't change a word. He needs all the loot he can get. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, the loot that runs the world, unfortunately. And what I want is I thought I was going to make money with the ads. Like every regular person does. So I said, by showing the videos I'm making, it's definitely I will get an attention, but they're holding me back. Because, hey, I have to contribute too, guys. Every dollar that will come in here one day, big money, is going to all the research. We want to get big stuff. We want to get close. We want to get professional. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But it's all thanks to people like you. Merci encore, Sébastien. C'est bien apprécié, mon frère. Je vous aime fort. Simulations. Yep, there you go. I love it. Absolutely. Physical illusion, assimilation, life's assimilation. How many runs are we going to do? 1 run, 2 runs? I think it's so interesting talking about that because I know that each and every one of us, what we're saying, we're right on the money, and I know it. But we have no idea of the truth of it all. But we're not stupid. Humans are definitely not dumb. We're very dumb. Sometimes we're very dumb. Cats seem to appear in this alternative reality. Undoctrinated minds. This is such an interesting conversation. I'm very spiritual, and I love talking about this. And I get the chills just talking about it. How come some people can see that and feel those certain things? And I'm just going to say those certain things. Why can someone see on the other side? Why do some people get communicated by people on the other side? Miss Pettigrew was here, had a problem with that, said that it was interfering. Several people being visited by certain people, which I misunderstood her. I guess I wanted to have an interview with her. I thought she wanted to share those stories with others. But if it's a help you're asking for, Miss Pettigrew, can I just tell you something? You don't have to be here. hope you watch the video and stuff. But if it's spiritual, or if you're afraid, or you feel that something demons around you or something like that, just ward them off. Just believe. If you believe, I'll tell you all, if you guys believe and just think positiveness, it will protect you. But you got to believe it. And I'm serious. Okay. So you don't always only have to have God's light around you. You can always have him there, but you can be strong yourself too by protecting yourself. And I don't like hearing that some of you guys are being visited by what you think are beings or something like that, and that you don't know what to do. What the heck? Come on. I think that's horrible. I don't think anybody should feel secluded themselves inside of their own body. I don't think that's very right. But I believe it. I believe all these things are happening. Few people only knew what we were doing in Iraq, your reality would flip. Anti-Nagash, I believe what you just said. And I know for a fact that we have no bloody clue of what's going on, because we weren't, and we will not be told the truth, maybe not even any of it at all. You know, I mean, we all remember, we've seen American planes dropping off, boxes of ammo, and that it got into the hands of the ISS terrorists at one point. And, you have to wonder how everything is going on the ground. What they're telling us, it's to stump people. That's exactly what they're doing. I mean, if we listen to everything people say online, everyone would think that there's only camels in your end of the world, and people would only think that here we're Indians and we're on horses. People are so primitive, We don't know what goes on in other countries at all. People think everyone here has hockey sticks and that we're all wearing red Canadian hats. Come on, guys. It's not like that. Okay? There's certain projects that don't wear the hats. But that's how it is. If you create an image around something or someone, sometimes people will believe it. Take Miss Heard, for example. Her trying to create all the lies around me and stuff like that. Well, the only thing it's going to do is that there are some naive people. Maybe some people could possibly believe someone else's lies, but I think people are smart in general that use their common sense. I do anyways. And I find that people like Miss Heard will attract people my way if ever she did get seen. But you have to wonder, guys, what do you guys think of YouTube leaving up these videos? I sent my license number and everything to YouTube to get all their videos taken down, and I didn't get a reply. They gave me a case number and no reply to the case number. So in reality, YouTube's a real joke. When YouTube says that within 24 hours they take all down and view anything defamatory, well, it's a load of malarkey, and I can confirm to you that YouTube is lying, because they're not helping me with the attacks and stuff like that. And hey, I have kids too. I live here in a home with my family that I'm trying to protect, but it doesn't seem to work. Do you guys believe that a perfect triangle could grow out of a tomato? And I want to ask that question just for a social experiment. I want to know what you guys think, because they say that certain things can grow and be symmetrical. I don't think several of them can grow, pyramids, like for example, but I do believe nature at times does show us things that look symmetrical. But have you guys ever seen? Do you guys think a tomato could grow a perfect pyramid shape of an inch? What do you think of that? Oh yeah, Juggernaut, I definitely believe that. Negative attracts negative and positive gets positive. Exactly, Mr. Sublime. Thanks for your supportive feedback, man. You're absolutely right about it. A lot of good people out there. Why not? Crystals can be perfect and they are biological. Well said, Patty. No, exactly. And it's I'm not even trying to hide that from you guys either. And I want you to know that we're seeing symmetrical objects on the moon. Of course, it can happen sometimes that objects are symmetrical without being built. But when you see projects side by side and stuff like that, well, you wonder. But it's still nonetheless very interesting. Check it out. I got a tomato from the garden. my neighbor's garden, my amazing neighbor. And he showed me something, but this is the first. Now, I'm not kidding. It's not a fake tomato. It's a real tomato. It's soft. It's a real tomato. And I want you guys to see what's on it. Okay? It's pretty cool. It's interesting. It's cool. Dropping a native. Pythagoras crater. Pythagoras crater. Please feature Bruce. Please get in close. Pythagoras. I'm going to write that down, Andromeda. I definitely will. Thank you for the generous contributions. Yeah, check it out, guys. It's pretty cool. And to the point of how symmetrical it is, it's even hard. It's hard as a rock, okay? And it really is a perfect triangle that you can see when you're looking at it. Can you see how perfect that is? It goes even all the way in there. It's growing out of it like a perfect triangle, right? But maybe you won't see thousands of them, right? Maybe just one, or the way, like when sand dunes create that, or when snow in Antarctica creates those areas. You must have seen in Antarctica those long walls. They look like built walls, but they're not built. So it's not that we're trying to stump people, but Pug Boy, thanks a lot, man. I love you for it. Thanks for being you. Well, thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, I know you guys may be probably going to laugh, but I thought it was so trippy. Seriously, guys, it's perfectly symmetrical with a perfect point in every way when you look at it. Look at that. I mean, seriously. All right. That is crazy. But I notice things, you know. I've opened up a tomato once and I've seen a cross inside, a perfect cross. You know, I don't know why I notice those things, because it interests me. It really does interest me. A couple more minutes here, you guys. Really appreciate you guys being here. I've seen that kind of growth on a matter. Not that pronounced though. Thanks a lot. No, absolutely. Same here. Like I've seen similar, but not that perfect. But this is a perfect point. Looks like a devil, eh? Devilish tomato. But it's incredible to have it that perfect. And I'm telling you, it is solid and hard, but it can form. So this grew a perfect triangle, right? So if an ant was walking on this, it could live in a perfect triangle house, tomato house. But I do find it interesting seeing shapes like that, snowflakes. You know, not one of them's the same, yet they all look intricately similar. People buy foods that look like something else, and they lay big money when it's a bid on eBay. Hey, I have heard of that. Listen, a Cheetos Trump, $28,000. Cheetos looked like Trump. It didn't look like Trump, but they said it did, and they made money with it. It was crazy. That was nuts. So what I should do is, should I freeze this? It's a plant demon. Yes. That ice cubes freeze with points like that coming out of the ice tray. Thinner though. Oh, wow. Smoke this. I've seen that. I've literally seen that in an ice cube tray. And it was all little pyramids evenly placed and lined in a row from the humidity that was in the fridge, the way it was set, because there was a box just over it. But it's true. We can see some symmetrical things. But when you find that, we're not going to hide it, but when you find on the surface of the moon lines leading up to these objects, so you can find a symmetrical object, sure, but when you find a symmetrical object, you know, and I think, guys, a triangle would be a lot more common than a square, right? In nature, I've never seen a square flower, but I've seen triangular flowers, right? I've seen round objects naturally placed like that, but squares, not so much. 90-degree angles, not so much. Sell a tomato for $100, yes, on eBay. Get it while the pyramid is still erect, please. I could auction it off here, actually. Gonna start off the bids at $10. We hear $10 up to 17, 17 up to 20, 20 up to 25, 20, 25, 30. Auctioning tomatoes, Canadian tomatoes off. Yeah, like Darla said, auction it off here. For sure. You guys always cheer me up, you know. I started with a bad eye. I was sore, and I finish off. Then I want you guys to know I love y'all. Miss Pettigrew just showed up. Hello, Miss Pettigrew. I was just talking about you, my dear friend, and how to ward off your evil spirits. A protection. I want you to form a protection around yourself, Miss Pettigrew. Never mind asking where the protection is. You make it. It exists. Make your own. And form that protective barrier around you. And when anything comes in, that barrier of light around you is going to warn you that something's coming in and is going to tell you what to do. Your beard and mustache looks like it stinks like whiskey. You know what? I wish it did, because that sounds pretty good right about now. Meow, meow, meow. No, it's cowboys have shitty beards. You know why? Because they're looking for love in all the wrong places. That's why they have... Keep the square in the circle. We were working with teams who had to insignia, no markings, had no insignia, no markings, dressing in black military fatigues, armed to the teeth. Yeah, it's not good. I'll tell you what. Did you see the military moving into certain areas of Iraq now? There is an area of Iraq that was bombed is now being taken over by military. And no one's talking about it. It's what we can see on the Terminator line. It's some huge structures. Then Bruce can show us. Yes, merci, Sebastien. Yes, Bruce, that's the spirit. Oh yeah, we gotta keep the spirit. Working. Oh, sorry, I just read that. Miss Pettigrew, get some Jesus. Absolutely. That's exactly it. To get his light around you. You don't have to know where he is, or just call him and he'll come. You just call out my name. We are protected. Stay on. Good vibes. Absolutely. Good vibes bring other good vibes. Canadian whiskey is the best. Jane's though, thanks. It's actually something that I could drink in a coffee, because I'm not a drinker at all. And if I do have Canadian whiskey, I will drink it in a coffee. It's actually called an Irish coffee, basically. I have to backspace so much. Yes, simply, I do that all day long, go up and down, go up and down. And that's why, of course, I'll miss something sometimes. Sébastien, yes, Terminator line. La ligne du Terminateur. Terminateur, heure. Le bon accent, heure. Good afternoon, Bruce. Just wanted to say hello and thanks. Gorilla Glue 420. Thanks again for coming back, my friend. And I love each and every one of you for being here, guys or gals. And I can't thank you all enough for coming by and supporting the channel. On vit dans le Truman Show. France, c'est absolument très bien dit. Bonjour à toi, France. Puis, oui, je ne changerai pas un mot sur ce que tu as dit. On vit carrément dans le Truman Show. Like France says, not France the country, but France, my friend, we're living in the Truman Show. Absolutely. And that Truman Show did something to Jim Carrey, didn't he? Jim Carrey found out something, and he didn't accept it. So, Aldora, obviously, it must be the best, the Scottish whiskey. I'd have to try it. I'd definitely try it. It goes into Irish Coffee Rocks. Love it. Carolina, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's great. I just put a little, I think it's, if you want it thick, you can put 2 ounces in it, but just a dab of the whiskey to get the taste and stuff like that. I love it. It's a good taste. I can't drink pure whiskey. I can't do that drinking on ice thing. I can't do it. I don't like it. It's no interest for me at all. I'll drink a cold beer on a hot day after cutting the grass and stuff like that. But it's all the influence, right? I don't go to parties. Maybe if I did, I'd probably drink more. I don't go to parties. Do aliens drink? I wonder if aliens drink. I bet their drug is just rubbing something on their skin. That's how they say that they intake food and stuff. Some of these certain species by just rubbing, or that's a bit odd, right? So you have aliens without any genitals and without any stomachs to eat. Why? What the hell? They're definitely like the gray aliens is definitely maybe the first possible race of droids that were created. You know, they have an electrical soul, those guys. I'm pretty sure. Aliens like moon dusts. Probably do, yes. And that's probably what they're building with on the surface, the moon dust. Maybe that's why we're seeing the same reflectivity as the surface of the structures. They could be just building with what's down there. Make common sense if they're happy, if they're happy, if they're trying to hide it, for sure. So, Anti-Nagash. Sorry if I missed that, Anti-Nagash. Yeah, Anti-Nagash has been here sharing a couple of things with us and stuff like that. I appreciate that. And to genitals and no stomach robots. Absolutely. There you go, Patty. It's scary when you think of it. So the reason why, it's a bit creepy, but so interesting. So the reason why a robot could have like human skin is that now even us, we're growing steaks and petri dishes. We're growing ears and noses and fingers in petri dishes. Do you guys understand what's going on? Oh, it's definitely big. So some people think that aliens are coming here to eat us. They can grow us. Why would they have to come pick us up? They can grow us wherever the hell they are on their own planets or galaxies. They don't have to come to Earth to get us. And I'll tell you what, I used to think myself that water from Earth was being taken away. These alien races can produce their own water, they can produce their own food, and they can produce their own beings. Are they gods? I'll leave that with you as a thinker, because think of it, you know, are we becoming sort of semi-gods or trying to be gods now? We're playing God. That's what Earth is doing. We're playing God. We're trying to play God big time. And what's going to happen is we're going to meet him, and we ain't going to beat him. That's what's going to happen. They're talking about eating insects. Yeah, I heard that too. And I don't know. Maybe we're eating ourselves, guys. Who knows what comes in? I mean, I don't know. When I eat a hot dog, there's only so much I can think of. I try not to think of it. You know, robots will never have heart. Quinley, absolutely. And that is why, well, so far, could be. I'm not surprised about anything anymore. But yeah, they don't have that heart. It's heartless, living robots. That's exactly what they are. They have veins. They have everything that a body can consist of, but they don't have any needs. They don't have anything. They're robotic. They're robots. They're born to receive. It's exactly what they are. They're receiving data, and that's all they're doing. And they're putting out. Like sleeping cells. Imagine a sleeping cell robot. It gets deep, guys. It gets crazy. Do you hear what I just said? A sleeping cell droid. Oh my God. Okay? Oh my God. Tori, thanks for being here, man. Missed live cast, but try to catch you later. Hope you got note at your P.O. box, brother. Stay strong. Hey, man, I have not gone yet. I went about 3 days ago, but yeah, I'm going to go and I'll confirm it, Tori. And it takes about 3 days sometimes or 9 days, I think the last letter from you, it took to come in and stuff like that. But I'll be checking. It's Friday. I'll be checking this weekend, Tori. And Tori, I want to thank you for being here, man, and all the support, helping out. Oh, Shar Gordon. Soylent Green, I know what that is. People, yes, people. Of course it could be people, Anthony Nagash. Shar, how's it going, my dear friend? I hope you're well. Thanks for being here. Until that robot is half human. Isn't it crazy, Smoke This? Isn't it crazy? They are literally Afro. So now you got to wonder what part of us is mechanical, or what part of our DNA was added. Like maybe humans exist, but they have to add the soul inside on the way out. It's like, like stamp you on the way out. There you go. This one's got a soul. But I don't know. Why are some people born just not there? We have terms to put that to oh, he's retarded, or he's mentally challenged, or he's got this and he's got that. It's all to hide exactly what's going on. It could be time traveling, guys, right now, whizzing through a time machine. We could be, we really could, we really could. PWE is in the house. It's nice. Anyways, I knew the battle is winning for the positive ones. It is equilibrium energy, and the equilibrium will be found, and it will be on the good side. Elon Musk is working on making computer components that are interactive with people's brains. That's right. Right now, they implant sensors, and your brain moves a dead arm. That is exactly right, Char. You understood everything. Do you understand that we're at that point? So we have the technology now to do anything we want. So here's what's scaring me. Now that Earth and all the elites have that technology, considering that they didn't have it before, now they're going to play God. So what we're going to see, I hope not, are phenomenons, weather phenomenons, spontaneous last-minute events where we see these exploding volcanoes, like recently in Italy. You see what's going on? 10 years ago, I'd never seen a bloody volcano in my life on the news, ever. Now when you wake up, is it normal that we look on the news to see how many volcanoes are active this morning? We're into the end times, and people don't realize it. I've never said that once in my life here on the channel, that we're into the end times. We're right into it. It's the end right now. The beginning is right now. We're into it. Everything's dying off. The animals are dying off. But I want you to see it as a positive thing, those of you who are discouraged. It's a rejuvenation, a rebirth, okay, a cleansing. The earth has to do this every so many thousands of years. But when it does, it's going to flip over, or it's going to change. Something's going to happen in the rotation. Maybe the moon will break away from Earth at that given moment. But I know that we're living in important times. And if you're alive here right now today, you are going to see a part of that new world being created. And that's another thing that's hidden. Not a lot of people can talk about it. But it's true, guys. Something is coming. It's the end of something. The end of an era, the end of a time. The treaties are finishing. Hong Kong, China, England, the Queen, everyone, all these treaties that were there for hundreds of years are now stopping. And back up, what happened at that time? War, fighting. People were burning down parliaments in the 1800s. And even before that, the wars. Why? Because it comes down to the same thing every single time when somebody wants to get information, like us now. We want to know what's going on around us because they're not telling us. Well, people clash. They get mad and they stand up every so many hundreds of thousands of years, and the government works on that, and they will reinvent other ways to keep us quiet, to keep us relaxed, stressed out. Because what do you want to do with a human? Humans are useless. If I was another being, I would not want a human. They're going to cry. They're going to be upset. They're going to be afraid. We're not warriors, right? We really are not. We're savages, but we're not warriors. Definitely not. So, Greys have been genetically modified to have no genitals. I believe it. It makes for a much less drama-free existence. No sex, no problems. That's exactly right. I'd still be trying. I'd be like rubbing elbows or something, trying to get something out. But no, it's true what you're saying, and I absolutely believe that. Because what is keeping us, Andromeda, from doing something for a higher being? Well, you will be working for him for about a month, and then after a month, we're going to say, well, sort of need a girlfriend or a friend, or sort of need a boyfriend, sort of bored, and that's what's going to happen. And that's how it is. So maybe they gave us the genitals, Andromeda. I was in a special unit of people who are, let's say, gifted. There are lots of tests and experiments to see what we could do with our minds. Yes, Auntie Nagash, absolutely. And they're looking for people who have telepathic powers. Anyone who has a telepathic power on Earth is going to be reached by the government. It's going to be tested. Every possible needle will be in your arm to try to analyze you. Brainwaves will be being monitored. You'll be plugged up with suckers from head to toe. Why? It's scary, Nagash, because if they're doing this, brother, bad, like to take over another continent or something like that, or another world, it's scary. Battle of the Worlds. I wonder if we'll ever see that one day. I really got to get going, you guys. The only religion that is bad as far as Christ is that church. They are a sun-worshipping Luciferian cult. We follow Jesus. It is not a religion. I like that and appreciate your opinion, and absolutely. And I also agree with you of what you said about that certain church. And it makes me mad. The Vatican is filled with gold, and there's only 1%, I think, of any donation that goes into the Vatican and actually gets to a poor person. And this is, I'm not making it up. They said so. They said so themselves, because they need the upkeep of all the documents that's being held in an area where the temperature, it's a certain temperature in the room is held, a tempered room, and they have to keep that there. So you got to wonder what's going on. The Catholic Church founded and invented Islam to fight against the Christians, followers of Christ, and so, whoa, I have no idea. Well, if they're the inventors of Islam, why aren't they still talking about it? That's for sure. But no, I'm not afraid to say which religions are bad. I'd actually tell you all that they all are. It's to misinform you. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. My message, because they are not showing up when I post them. Me, myself, and I just saw that one. I'm sorry if that's happening, but it does. Crap like that happens all the time here. 100% true, Bruce. Everything, even time and space, is connected to your brain. Wow, I love you, man, for it. You're a smart guy, or maybe it's because, I don't know, we have the same mentality, but it's not a mentality. It's the truth. I know it. But it is. Everything's connected. And that's a lot. What you just said just makes me think I can go off for hours. I could write a book just on what you just said, and it's so true. You cannot change religion to suit society. That's right. And Pug Boy, you cannot change world views. You can share your beliefs, but you cannot tell the world to do as you want, because changing world belief would be drastically dangerous for the person who did it. Religion is about control. Not a fan of any religion myself. Thanks, Shar. And that's exactly what I meant, right? I'm not. I'm spiritual, and it doesn't mean I don't study about Jesus. It doesn't mean I'm not interested in whether there's a God or not, but it's beyond that. We're at these different levels. Some of us know, some of us want to stay and linger on certain things, so do it. If you're religious, I believe it's because you need it and because you want to find a protection, something that will help you maybe feel better. But I don't need that religion. So Anyways, fake alien landing. There's a spaceship that kept hovering over a baseball diamond near my home. They must think it is some kind of aerial landing site. They don't know about baseball. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I wouldn't be surprised. Right, exactly, right? Bunch of landing circles. Probably did think it's a landing site. Build it and they will come. Yeah, I would side with them too, Pug Boy. Absolutely. All birth certificates are owned by the Vatican. Yes, they are. They own you. It's very real. Yes, all religion is bad. It's a cult. Follow the leader. It's bad, very bad. 100% agreed. That's all it is, Mr. Sublime. Mr. Miss Sublime, I absolutely agree with that. Thanks for being here, guys. I am going to have to get going. It's already 1 o'clock. You guys are probably going to be annoyed hearing me go on and on and on and on and on. Gotta go. Love you, Bruce. Same here, Andromeda. I love you to pieces, my dear, and thanks for being here. Darla, thanks for being here. Contributions, everyone. Mr. Miss Sublime, you are sublime. Thanks a lot for connecting. I meet a lot of intelligent people here, and I always appreciate it when somebody comes on and sort of speaks between the lines, because you said a lot, Mrs. Sublime, Mr. Miss Sublime, what you guys just said. You have the good in, bud. Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate that, man. Do you think that there's a link between ancient Egypt and alien theory? I think that's confirmed. Absolutely. And look up the Ankh, you guys, what it signifies, what it means. I believe it. I believe we never left. We're still in the Egyptian times. Some of us are traveling at the speed of light in our minds through other dimensions and galaxies, and what we do is we try to come back and to tell others what's out there, and that doesn't work. You can't do that. Either you go to the other side and you be a part of it, or you remain here. You can't be on this side and try to explain what's going on the other side, because it's not going to happen, I don't think. Human spirit will always be free. I believe that, James, though. Thanks for sharing that. We can pitch all bad thing in Volcano. André Boutiette, c'est mon frère. Absolutely, absolument. Et le monde suivra. Seb, la lousse, c'est super, ça, comme mot, puis absolument. Je suis très d'accord avec toi. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm a follower of Christ, not a Christian and satanic. Listen, you can be any follower you want and stuff like that. Yeah, I got a problem with the Vatican too, man. I do. I honestly do. But Anti-Negash, and everyone should know that. He's inside of you. And if you need to reach him, whether you want to reach him or not, he's still watching you. But he'll listen to you, and I know that because I've been answered. I can say my prayers have been answered, but my prayers were not asking for money. So they were answered. I'm sure if a guy asked money properly, in a good way to God, he'd probably lend him a few bucks. I mean, he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So I got to go, guys and gals. Thanks, Darla, everyone, for being here. Oh, that's a fact, Darla. You didn't know that? If you're a Catholic, the Vatican owns your birth certificate. They have money on you guys. They'll sell you. I'll have to look that up into more details, a bit about that, them owning birth certificates. I had heard that recently. Yeah, supposedly there's an amount of money on our heads. We're owned by, the birth certificates are owned by the Vatican. Is what I heard. Thanks for being here, everyone. I guess I'm going to have to get off. I can't thank you all enough for the generous contributions and help and for being here. I will be up tonight. I'll try to get a video up between the two, and I'm looking forward to talk to each and every one of you. I want each of you to know that I love you very much and that I love you for coming here. and for sharing my research. Thanks, everyone. The birth certificate is an indemnification bond. Thank you, Juggernaut. And that's it. It's the States. It's you guys in the States, or I don't know if you're in the UK, wherever, that was saying that. And I did look it up, and it's apparently true. And it's just exactly what you said. The indemnification bond. It's a little scary when you think of it. It's like, so basically, are we slaves? See you later, guys. Take care, and thanks a lot.